Alright, I was gonna do this a while ago. Just want to do like a little uh, video about my ASVAB experience. But uh, I took the ASVAB. It was probably like a month ago now. But just to give you a little information about myself, my branch of choice is the Army, and I wanted to go in for 19D, which is Cavalry Scout, and I want to go to Airborne School. Um, from Phoenix, Arizona, so I didn't have to like fly out or like be driven or anything like that to a MEP station. It's like 10 minutes away, so like I just showed up at the station. They drove me there. Well, I didn't show up. I had an appointment, but um, uh, I am 21. I was 21 when I took the test. I'm 22 now. My birthday was like a week and a half ago, but the test, my GT score was 106, and my the score that like it's I forgot like the technical term for it, but it's the score that like you need like a 32 or something to like even join the military, and I think mine was a 65. But anyway, I went to community college, or I guess in high school. I hated high school. Um, my grades weren't horrible, but they weren't like good. I just kind of like skated past everything. But I uh, I did all right in high school. I went to community college after that for 2 years, and I majored in criminal justice. I was planning on being a police officer, but I kind of grew out of that. Not grew out of it. I just kind of didn't realize that's not what I wanted to do with my life. I had wanted to do that just like ever since I was little, but I I kind of stopped doing that, and I went to ASU for a semester after that, and then I don't go to school anymore. But I would if I could, but I can't right now. It makes no difference. But anyway, so I'm not like like a super smart guy, or like I didn't even study for the test. It was kind of the I should have studied. I tried to study like online. Like I looked for like those little. It was like ASVAB help, and but you had to pay for it. And I was like, I don't. I'll just take it and see how I do. And then if I do horrible, I'll study for it and get one of those tests or whatever. Because I was supposed to borrow a little book from my friend, but I ended up not getting it. It was my fault. But anyway, the test was really weird. The questions were really odd. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting more, like it's a standardized test, but I was expecting it to be like, because I heard someone compare it to like the SATs, and when I took the SATs, I was like, holy shit. I was like, I'm retarded. Like, I don't know any of this. And like my SAT score, it wasn't horrible, but like it was kind of like, you're like borderline, like, well, it was borderline, like, you're not dumb, like, you're not smart, you're just kind of like, you exist as a person, like, you know what you should know, I guess. But anyway, um, the test was really weird. It had all these weird questions. The sections were, most of them were like um, like 16 to like 22 questions, were how each section was. It was kind of weird. Um, and I also failed math in high school every single year and passed it with a C in summer school. And technically, I failed whatever the freshman math class was twice because I failed it again in summer school. But the teacher liked me, so he just gave me a C and I passed. Technically, I passed, but um, the test was odd. Like there was something where there was like an octagon and you had to like find like the pieces that there's like pieces to the side, and then the answers were like completed octagons with the pieces. And some of the octagons, the pieces, like it would have a piece that wasn't in like the pieces they gave you, so it was like, well, that's obviously not it. So that was kind of easy, but it was just kind of like weird. Like you had to look, they wouldn't be like set up like this. They'd be flipped and turned over and backwards and upside down and shit like that. But then there was like things where there would be all these shapes, and then there'd be they'd have numbers on them and dots in certain spots, and then the answers would be like all the shapes turned all upside down, separated with like bars connecting them to the dots, and you had to see like with what like this has a rectangle, the dot's here, and like the line goes here. It would have to connect here, and it was really weird. When I talked to everyone after, everyone was talking about that, like, but it's just time consuming to like look at it. You just have to like look at what I did. I just would find like focus on one shape, because some of them the like, because there's a dot in a specific spot, you have to, like, if the line doesn't go, like say you have a triangle and the spot's like down where my thumbs are, if it has the dot on in the answer like over here, then that's obviously not the question, or not the answer to the question, because that's not how the question is shown, I guess. But anyway, it was a pretty easy test overall. I went there. I ended up getting there. I had to do something with my name badge. They didn't have it printed or something, so I had to go like up and down the floors like 3 times to get my badge. And by the time I got to the ASVAB testing room, like the guys that I went there with were already like in there waiting, and then they went in to take the test like a half hour before I did. And I ended up finishing before 2 of those dudes did, which I thought was kind of weird, because I was kind of like, how are these dudes not done yet? But I have no idea. But they got pretty decent scores. I think my score was right around the same as theirs. I think I did better than one of them, and then the other 2 were the same or a little better. But I guess it was just, I just wanted to make this video to say that like it's not like an extremely hard test. I took it on the computer, which I heard is a lot easier than doing it on the written though. So that could, I'm kind of glad, because I suck at written tests, like I said, the SATs and stuff like that, all those standardized tests you have to take in high school. But and they also have like a little timer in the corner, like it says like you're on question 18 out of like 22, and it has like a timer in the corner that counts down to tell you how much time you have left, which can kind of be intimidating, because like you're working on a problem, like looking up at the clock, and you're like, ah, shit, like I better like speed it up. But it's nice because you can pace yourself. But I finished, I think the closest one was on the math one, because I had to like work out all the problems, and it took me forever. And I would like find an answer, and I'd be like, sweet, like I got a answer, and I would look at the answer, not even on there. So I was like, fuck. But that was nice, because it kind of like let you pace yourself, and you knew like how long you had to go, and so it kind of made it go by quicker, because like you would finish a section, and it'd pop up, and it'd be like you did this, and this, and he was like, you have all these ones left, and it would go to the next one. But anyway, I'm not saying don't study. I think you should study, definitely, but don't stress out about it. It's pretty easy. I think you'd have to be a rock not to pass it. But yep, I just want to let you guys know, good luck in your military careers.